What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. Paying child support to get custody. It's a tricky situation. For some people, you might have to have the option where you have to pay child support to get your kid. Outside of the court, just to have that conversation because for some, when a kid gets a certain age, some of these mothers want the kid to leave the house, but they don't necessarily want the money to leave. So when you need to get this kid, I'm gonna send this kid to you. When they don't do it, usually it's about the money. So you might have to make a tough call. Like, listen, okay, all right, I'm coming to get the kid. Send me the kid, and what it is I'll keep paying the child support. You know, because for some people don't want to take it into consideration. That's what a lot of mothers like that want. They want to be able to get the child support money and still claim the kid on taxes. And even with this pandemic, the extra money you get for having a child in the house, they want that to keep coming. And not to mention if they have kids by different men, maybe one guy's paying more than the other. So if you're the guy that's paying more than the others, they would love to that's an extra income, right? Because they've put the child support towards their lifestyle, and you're accustomed to not having it anyways. You're accustomed to taking care of your kid beyond child support anyways. You're accustomed to not getting any tax benefits from that child anyways. And it's a messed up situation, but it's a situation that has to be on the table. It's something that some women say they're doing it, but I think most won't because then it'll really put a stigma on it. The state don't care. There are instances where you do that and say for a year, and you say, look, this kid been with me for a year, blah, 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 and then you can stop it. But the only thing about that is mom might guilt trip the kid. And then the kid goes back to mom because at a certain age, like depending on the state, 12, 13, 14, a kid could decide where they want to live. But some of the kids, and I say a good portion of them who actually want to live with their fathers, they don't know a way to get around their mom. So their mom guilts them to death. And even though they want to go, they don't want to have that issue with mom. So your kid is kind of up for ransom. So you might have to make it an option of, okay, I'll pay this child support, like I've been paying this child support to get custody of the kid. And here's the thing. Don't expect to get your money back. Don't expect her to have a change of heart. Don't expect her to say, oh, this is wrong. Don't even expect that. If it happens, it happens, but don't expect it. Because some of these people feel like you're paying them for all the time that they wasted. Because this goes into the direct argument they're not fathers in the household. You're saying that they're not fathers in the household, but at the same time, you don't want these children to be in the father's household outside of you. So it kind of ties into the fact that you want the father's income in your household. You don't necessarily want the father in your household. So, because you don't want the kid in the father's household, even if he has a better household. So this is the problem. Some of you might just have to say, you know what, bite this bullet. I'm already getting screwed anyway. This is what it is. And the kids know. Because the kids hit a certain age, I say 9, 10, 11, 12, and they start realizing you're sending money and they're not benefiting off of it. They already know how this is going to go. They already know when they calling you asking for stuff and saying, I ain't getting nothing. Mom ain't doing this and mom ain't doing that. So to me, it's just like a logical tactic that has to be put on the table for certain circumstances. I'm not saying you do this across the board. I'm just saying you have to put this on the table as a maybe. Like the movie with Eddie Griffin, I think Baby Mama's back in the day, or Baby Daddy, when he took the kid from the lady, he said, you still get the child support, that's what you got him, that's what you had him for anyway. That's kind of the ideology you got to take towards it. So that's my point. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Peace.